Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Hedera and Hbar, so let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So, currently the market is having a slight little pullback. Nothing too crazy, honestly. Most altcoins on the 24-hour span are red, but there is quite a bit that are still pretty green. Flow has been breaking out a little bit, up about 30, almost 8%. And a few other ones are a little bit green. But I do believe that we will see a little bit more, continuation within the market, most likely pumping into the end of this month, and then we will most likely have a little bit of a stronger pullback. Where do I think that Bitcoin can lead to? Most likely the 25 to 28K region. We still very well are in a bear market. They do take a little bit of time to officially bottom out and finish. Usually it's like 400 days or so. I think like right now we still have about like over 100 days left, so that's what we are watching for closely. The fall time frame is most likely our key for an official bottom during this bear market. And then we do really kind of look for the monumental moves, going forward after that. And I'm very excited. I have been taking this time to really kind of accumulate some nice little low gems, like even, Hbar. Hbar has been ranging between like 6 to 7 cents for a while. Currently, we did break over 7 cents a little bit. We almost targeted 8 cents. I believe that was like a few days ago. Yeah, like we hit 8 cents or so on the 31st. And since then, we kind of just came back down, tested a nice little floor model, and sort of built a floor around 7 cents. So that's pretty cool to see. But ultimately, there has been quite a bit of updates around the Hedera ecosystem, and it honestly doesn't even feel like, an official bear market if you are really kind of paying attention to the Hedera NFT sector, the ecosystem growing, development, and things like that. Like, it's truly something remarkable. And the first one that we are going to be discussing is, of course, SalsaSwap. So we did see them have their like pre-launch today, and it was actually pretty cool. The statistics that we've seen, locked in on SalsaSwap, we're going to be talking about that. But also, mark your calendars, guys. Tomorrow is officially the day where me, Coinman, and of course DeFi Girl will be, talking, taking in some questions from the Discord, and discussing, of course, the SalsaSwap, launch. I think that's going to be something special. It's going to be the first Twitter Spaces that I am a part of, and what better way to be a part of the first Twitter Spaces than to be on the official Hedera Twitter Spaces. It's going to be something special. It's going to be something cool, and I'm very excited for, SalsaSwap to go fully live. So far, we did see $3 million already locked in just a few hours, and this is not even talking about like the public launch, which is of course Friday when we do have that AMA. So things are heating up. Things are really starting to pick up on Hedera. It's very exciting, and we do see Hello DeFi 2.0. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome, and a lot of people are excited. Tomorrow's going to be something special and something remarkable. I did meet with Coinman and of course DeFi Girl, and we talked about a few things. And we are very excited as well for the launch of this because, again, like remember, me and Barbarian have been a part of the, Hedera ecosystem for a while. We've been really kind of talking about Hedera for so long, even when, a lot of people didn't really care for, Hbar. Now a lot of people are really kind of turning their eyes onto the project, understanding the efficiencies that the network brings, and realizing that, Hedera could easily be the future of this space. So it's very exciting. We're all excited, and I think that you guys should be as well because DeFi on Hedera is going to be something special. And talking about things happening, so we actually do see over here, y'all hear that? Things are heating up in the Hedera ecosystem, and Kevin OLeary knows. Hbar live on Cointelegraph with CryptoJeb. And listen closely to this.
Realistic about what works and what doesn't. I truly believe 100%, I tell regulators this too, within a decade, crypto will be the 12th sector of the S&P 500. We have to realize that there's so much intellectual capital going into problem solving around payment systems, around tokenization, around NFTs, authenticating physical assets. There's so much going on that you got to be a student of it. You have to do it. You have to understand it. Otherwise, you're going to be left behind. I've got a whole team in my operating company that does nothing except crypto. We're looking around the world for new projects. I'm very fortunate. I get opportunities all the time. I'm a shareholder in FTX. I own a piece of Circle, Polygon, Hbar, on and on and on. I'm in deep. I'm in there. We're at 20% of our operating company's balance sheet in all kinds of crypto opportunities because I get the joke. I understand where it's going. Now, if you're not willing to take the time to educate yourself and build a team around you that can do the analysis, well, I think you'll be a loser. I think you'll underperform the overall market. I think you'll miss out on this new nascent sector that's coming into the market. You've got to embrace it. You've got to understand it. You've got to learn by buying it, managing it, understanding the volatility, and watching it. That's how it works.
And I completely agree. I mean, honestly, when we talk about the future of, crypto, it's such an amazing opportunity to be a part of, this entire ecosystem, watching this ecosystem continue to grow. People will be left behind. There's going to be a point in time where we see a lot of these, major financial institutions, these major banking clients really kind of just, realizing that they made a massive mistake by not being earlier on crypto, by not accepting it, by, always fudding it, talking, down on it. Like, we even see major, news outlets like CNBC talking about the volatility aspect of it. And it's just insane to me, right? Like, yeah, sure, if you are a long-term investor, you've experienced the volatility of the price action. But if you're making payments in crypto, you don't experience volatility. Unless, of course, you're utilizing something that is inefficient like Bitcoin or Ethereum. But if you're utilizing something like Hbar, sending a transaction, there's a minimal time for settlement to be realized there. So the price action is actually less volatile than transacting in fiat currency with crypto. That's how special this asset class actually is. And again, a lot of these financial giants just don't realize that. But there's individuals like, of course, Kevin O'Leary that understand how large this sector is actually going to be. I mean, this is a special asset class, and I would argue the fact that this is a $100 trillion plus asset class going forward. And also, we do see over here, these ecosystems are growing rapidly day in and day out. Like, even the Metaverse, right? A lot of people have been talking down on the Metaverse, thinking it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere for these centralized companies because individuals are tired of supporting these centralized companies. Do I really care about, Mark Zuckerberg getting in on the Metaverse? Not really. I really don't care. In fact, I've never even cared about Facebook. So to realize the fact that why crypto is here, why, there's these decentralized ecosystems building out these Metaverse projects, that's something special. You got to realize that crypto has for the longest time, been about decentralization. I know that people, hate to see regulations, hate to see, institutions coming into the space. And yes, I mean, I'm right there with you. I understand that, seeing these, centralized names being a part of crypto, it's a little bit of a worry to some people. But if you look at it and you look at, the actual, underlying, for an example, even Hedera, right? Their governing council mechanism is perfectly placed in to not only have these massive centralized giants being a part of crypto, but they have these centralized companies being a part of crypto in a decentralized way. And if you can't see how special that actually is of a mechanism, then I'm telling you right now, you're just not realizing the true potential of crypto. We need these centralized entities a part of crypto. We need banks. We need financial institutions. We can't let crypto just, thrive off of retail money. There's not enough of it. So we still need, that mass adoption of crypto. Who's going to bring that mass adoption of crypto? It's going to be financial institutions that are going to offer, crypto-related products to, thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people, right? And we're getting to that point right now. And also, talking more so about this, we do see here the team at Acme Labs, are bringing Lost Rabbit to the Hedera Metaverse, a rediscovered character of legendary cartoonist Chuck Jones through their close ties with the Chuck Jones Gallery. Down here, we do see Acme Labs is creating a platform for creators, builders, and collectors with a marketplace at its core. Artworks will be fed into their virtual experiences, e.g. their Metaverse projects or gallery as NFTs on Hedera, the most advanced distributed ledger technology out right now. In this interview, the Hbar Bull, go check that out, by the way. They really kind of break down this entire project. The Hbar Bull has been absolutely killing it with a lot of these interviews, and you can definitely get a lot more information around this. But yeah, I think that the Web3, scene on Hedera is going to continue to thrive, continue to expand, and again, going back to this statement here where he was talking about, how crypto is going to be, the next sector on, the S&P. Yeah, we will. In fact, I do believe that trillions of dollars will flood into crypto overnight at some point in time. That some point in time is going to be when we have true, regulations around crypto where these financial institutions can jump in. And I'm talking about jump in heavy. We just seen, Coinbase and BlackRock partner together. I mean, that's huge. Remember, BlackRock is $10 trillion assets under management. These crypto projects that are, building out the Web3 ecosystem, that are building out the Metaverse, NFT projects, like these all are looked down upon in the sense of like, oh, NFTs are a cash grab, or, oh, the Metaverse is going to be just, it's another buzzword. It's going to be nothing. Those individuals that don't see the potential around a lot of these crypto projects and around like a lot of these crypto categories are just not going to make it. And I'm going to tell you that right now, like going back to even, the .com bubble, a lot of people were fudding a lot of projects. Well, like we even seen Jeff Bezos talking about Amazon, and there was a lot of FUD around Amazon during that time. A lot of people doubting it. A lot of people saying like Amazon is going to be just another .com, bubbled project that's going to go to zero. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Who cares about it? All of a sudden, nowadays everybody's utilizing Amazon. Everybody knows about Amazon. Crypto is the next project like Amazon, where people are looking at crypto, they're calling it a scam, they're calling it this, they just don't understand the technology, and we're going to see major winners coming out of this space. Going forward, we're going to see projects that are going to revolutionize, major industries around the world on an everyday basis, right? Markets that you utilize, things that you utilize on a day-to-day basis are going to be fully revolutionized and changed drastically through crypto. And I'm going to be here to, tell you guys, like, listen, this is what we were waiting for. This is what we, have been, really kind of just sitting here and saying, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. All of a sudden, it finally has. These things take time. And talking more so about things being fully disrupted, we actually do see over here from, Hbar with Mutech. Mutech, connects through a woven label each item of clothing to an NFT. This guarantees authenticity and origin, whilst also empowering brands with further creative identity. And yes, they utilize Hedera, certified as the most sustainable technology on the market yet, that is able to ensure a long-term positive impact on the environment through its unique and efficient Hashgraph consensus algorithm. This is a major fashion brand that's disrupting the fashion industry. We are already seeing mass disruptions happening day in and day out, and people are just ignoring it. They don't care about it. And it's just funny to me. And also, when we go over to Mutech, we do see their about page, right? Metaverse Interactive, Objects. Miu is a company headquartered in Lugano, co-founded in 2022 by I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. CEO of Mion Spa, and also again I'm not even going to try it. Tech entrepreneur and CEO of Value Art, with the goal of making all the products of the most prominent luxury fashion brands sustainable. Metaverse Interactive Objects, i.e., digital objects that are real and valuable, but also collectible and saleable in the metaverse, or saleable in the metaverse, thanks to its unique technology. And also, we've talked about Miu in the past. Massive giant, 50 plus years of manufacturing experience, 20 plus years of IP management experience as well, and 20 years of tech development experience. This is a major giant in the space. And again, like, I'm so excited for a lot of these projects to go fully live. I think that these, projects that are disrupting core, industries like the fashion industry, right? A lot of people look at the, fashion industry as just like, oh yeah, it's nothing, whatever, who cares about it? It's such a massive industry. And, this is something that is very special. You got to think about it like this, right? How do we bring, NFTs and Web3, to the retail individuals? All right. We bring it to them through things that individuals are going to utilize, that they're going to wear. Like, this is something special to me because this gives NFTs a major utility factor. It also gives NFTs another great, opportunity to like show people like, listen, NFTs are not just artwork. NFTs are so much bigger than it. I've always said like NFTs are going to be a huge category of crypto going forward. Like, everybody thinks it's just artwork. It's not. It's so much bigger than artwork. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As those up that you all have a beautiful day or beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.